What's up, y'all? It's Ty in this video. Today, we're going to be doing another episode of our Road to the Throne in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Now, here you guys can see I basically have nearly an entire breakout board done. Am I grinding a ton of breakout? I don't want to sit up here and act like I'm grinding a ton of breakout, but I am getting closer and closer to where I need to be in breakout. I mean, realistically, I got 180 more clutch time games play. It's a lot of games, but triple threat wise, I've only got 111 more to get done and to complete. So I kind of like where I'm at as far as that is concerned. As far as the MT is concerned, my MT is in a really solid position. You know, I've got a lot of MT, and honestly, I'm thinking a little extra about, depending on his prices, about possibly getting Scottie Pippen. And a lot of the reason I'm thinking that is because as I've looked into it a little bit more, depending on the content we get tomorrow, we'll see more today, but depending on what we get, Scottie Pippen is by far and away the best, I don't know how else to say it. He's by far and away the best shooting guard in the game, and I think he's going to be the best shooting guard in the game for a very, very, very long time. He's got Pro 2. He's just got a lot of things I really like, so we'll see MT-wise where it works, because right now, again, it's basically impossible for me to go get Scottie Pippen. Like, I'd need all of these cards, and there's literally none of these cards even listed right now. So, just kind of got to stay patient, see what happens come on Tuesday. But, as far as it's, concerned right now, we've got a bunch of things to go through and open up. I did end up getting my 25-game win streak yesterday done, and I pulled unsellable Chris Paul. Chris Paul is not the worst at all. I actually don't mind the card whatsoever. The problem is he's just really undersized. I mean, that's really the problem for Chris Paul. I also am going to go through and sell Andrew Wiggins. I like Andrew Wiggins, but for the time being, I think it makes the most sense to ultimately sell him. So that's just kind of a little bit of an update, a little bit of taking you guys inside my mind and exactly what I am thinking. If you have any of these cards, guys, I do think it is a solid enough time to sell them, even like a Clique Copper. If I can get 20,000 MT out of her, I think I just got to take advantage of it. So MT-wise, again, just going to keep selling things, trying to add the MT to my collection ultimately. So where am I at as far as all the modes are concerned? In Showdown, I am up to 90 wins. I'm not really that eager to grind this right now because I'm not going to get to 200 anytime soon. Maybe eventually I will, but anytime soon it's not going to happen. Breakout, that's kind of one of my main modes I'm grinding right now, is Breakout. Why? Well, I've already got 2 of these season pieces in Breakout, which again, a lot of people don't know about. We'll talk about that here in a second. But I've already got 2 of these pieces, nearing a third. And again, you need 13, I do believe, for a season 1 mode completion card. So realistically, if I grind a lot of Breakout this week, I can get 2 extra Breakout event cards, which is just going to help my squad out in a massive way. Because if I get this one, as well as the additional one in Breakout, we are going to ultimately be moving and grooving as far as that is concerned. My team rep, I am at Sapphire 4 right now, I'm at Sapphire 3 right now, approaching Sapphire 4. Why am I grinding rep pretty heavy? It's because I really want to upgrade my coach points and getting a good coach as well. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander obviously is going to be a really solid coach for me when I do end up getting to him. As far as, challenges, I have stayed somewhat up to date on them. As far as Triple Threat Park, this is the other mode I really do want to talk about, I really do want to hit on. I've been grinding Park like crazy the past couple of days because it was double rep in Park all weekend long if you did purchase the t-shirt, which I ultimately did do. You guys can see I got my 25-game win streak yesterday, but I've been grinding Park. I'm up to 137 wins, but similar to Showdown, there's not a whole lot here. Eventually, I do want to get to 350 wins, but I'm a long ways away from that. I'm literally, over 200 wins away from that, so that's going to be something that, yes, I'll get to eventually, but as far as like in the near future, it's just not something that I'm really worried about or focused on. I do want to upgrade the backup center position, but until I get MT, there's just not a whole lot I can do because, like, even if you look at the cards available right now in the auction house, there's just not right now a whole ton of cards that I'm really like set after. I guess I could play Giannis at my backup center if it came down to it. I think that could low-key be a move. Another move that I'm thinking about, not necessarily going to do, but I could get Marcus Camby. Now, why do I like Marcus Camby? As far as a big, as far as an interior big, the card is so good. The problem with Marcus Camby is he really can't shoot, but I think I could somewhat get past that with how good Marcus Camby is on the interior. So if we don't get a better big by this weekend, I probably will pick up Marcus Camby to replace DeMarcus Cousins and just try to get slightly better. I also, I guess, could move Kwame Brown to that center position and pick up another power forward. I mean, there are a lot of options that I do have. I'm slowly getting through WNBA domination as well. Now, why? You guys are sleeping. In some of these divisions, you can get 15,000 MT. So I don't know if I'm going to grind all the domination, right? I don't know if I'm going to end up getting it done. But if you get 15 stars in one of the dominations, it's 15,000 extra MT, which again, you guys are probably like, Ty, you have 1.8 million. But those things matter, right? Those things at the end of the day are still somewhat important that we have to look at. Now, here's a hidden gem card. It is just a sapphire, so nothing crazy. It is the Candyman. As far as every other one of these packs, it's nothing crazy. But every time I will say in Breakout that I get the option to choose a Series 1 pack, I take it, right? Every single time, because you're either going to get a player, you're going to get jerseys, you're going to get things that might hold some solid value for you guys. Another thing I'm thinking about, and I don't know what 2K is going to do in King of the Court, but if I have any free agents that can help me win games, if I can use them in King of the Court, I'm going to use them. And again, it's something that I've learned over the years that people week one, if it is, viable, do use free agents. Now, since we are a couple of weeks into 2K, I don't know how great these free agent cards truly are going to be. It is something I'm, obviously going to have to take into consideration. But if any free agents can help me out and help me win King of the Court, I absolutely am going to use them in a massive way. Now, here's the map, here's the plan. Once I do get these 2 extra pieces before Friday, and again, that's my plan, to get 2 more pieces before Friday, here's exactly what I want to get done. So if I get the 2 more pieces before Friday, I'm going to get the Legend Option Pack, and I'm going to get the Pink Diamond Hidden Gem Pack. Now, why those 2? Because Legend Badges are super important, and if I get a really good card by then, let's say I get Scottie Pippen, I might apply those Legend Badges to Scottie Pippen to ensure he plays for like the next month. Right? Same thing. If I get, some good Legend Badges that work on Jack Sigma is going to be around a while, so I'm not going to overthink it. If I get a couple of Legends that I like on Jack Sigma, it's going to make him even better. Like a Slippery Off Ball would be an exquisite badge to put on Jack Sigma. So that's just kind of what I'm wanting. The Pink Diamond Hidden Gems, then the Legend Badge pack, and then I think we will be good. If you have any gold cards in your collection, guys, put them up. There is so much MT, especially before Tuesday's drop, to be had, and that is something that I really would encourage you guys to think about right now. The auction house is super inflated right now. I hope 2K is on their A game. I hope they do put in the time needed to make King of the Court good, because if not, it could end up being an absolute disaster. But that's really all I've got to show for you guys today. We are continuing to grind the account. Squad doesn't look that crazy, but trust me, it's going to look crazy by Friday. And that is all we need. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.